What's up? It's Mr. CMB. I'm back with another video. Shout out to everybody who's liking. Click that subscribe button. And who's sharing the channel. So, this is gonna be a quick video, but this is a video about waiting. Cause, I've talked to a lot of people over the past 2 years who want to do real estate and want to do things just in their life. And one of the biggest rejections, and this is actually never a true rejection, is usually money. And money is not a reason for you to not do anything. It's never a reason. There's $6 trillion in the United States of America. You have access to some of that, whether you know it or not, and most of you don't know it. And they use this as an excuse for waiting. But what most people don't realize, and what the average person, I would say, don't realize, is the cost of actually waiting. What do I mean by the cost of waiting? So I'm gonna break this down to you. Like, when you value money over time, it's actually kind of ridiculous. Money is not worth anything. We put value on it to be able to pay for experiences, pay for food, pay for things, home, healthcare, whatever. But intrinsically, if we all said this green little piece of paper thing is not worth anything, it would disappear and it would be worthless. Now, when you value something that's worthless over time, like 100 years from now, pretty much everybody watching this video is not going to be here. I'm going to be here, but pretty much everyone who's watching this video is not going to be here on this earth. And you got to understand what your value is. Your time is precious. You don't have today. Today, at this time that you're watching this video, is never coming back again. Understand that. Understand also too that you're actually losing out on money when you wait. So for instance, if I had people who've wanted to do real estate with me that I've had a call with maybe like a year and a half ago or a year ago, and I've actually spoken to someone recently, and I actually, sent them a message. Well, they sent me a message, so I actually decided to respond. And I said, well, hey, have you started real estate yet? They were like, no. I was like, why not? I know we spoke. Are you ready to start? He's like, I'm not sure yet. I was like, okay, so what exactly are you not sure about? They didn't really have a direct answer. I was like, well, why are you waiting? Just waiting till I know everything. I was like, well, you're not going to know everything because you're never going to learn everything on the internet. It's just not going to happen. There's a lot of things you're not going to know unless you get experience or work with someone. And I also said, I was like, do you realize, like, if you would have started a year and a half ago, let me take a step back. I said, what was your goal in real estate? Why did you want to do that? He's like, I actually wanted to make an extra $100,000, $200,000 a year. I was like, okay, cool. So 18 months ago, you told me this. Do you realize that based on your goals, and if you would have started a year and a half ago, basically you could have been at that $150,000 mark within those 18 months. But you decided not to start. So you actually lost $150,000, $200,000. For all we know, he could have lost more than that, but just based on his personal goals and what I know that you can accomplish if you actually follow a proven system in this business, which I have, you could have been in your position right now, but you actually lost out on that money and you lost out on time. So you lost out on two things. So you got to understand the cost of actually waiting is more expensive than actually starting. You got to understand, like, I invest in myself all the time. Even when I didn't have it, I would literally, truth be told, at one point I borrowed money to invest in myself and it paid off. It took a little while, but it paid off. And the only reason it took a little while was because of me not being active early on. But you got to understand, you will always win when you invest in yourself and trust yourself to actually do the work. The problem is you don't trust yourself to actually get the result. And that is the biggest problem. Money you can lose and you'll always get it back. You won't always make money back. You don't understand, like, if I would have waited to do real estate, and I started about 16.5 years ago, if I would have waited until like now, okay, I'm gonna wait until I get my money up. I'm gonna wait until I do this. I'm waiting until I do that. You know how much experiences, the amount of, not put aside money, put money aside. the experiences, the people I've met, the things I've been able to do outside of this that I would have missed out on just because I decided to wait for the perfect moment that never exists. You guys are losing money and getting older by waiting because you're letting things stop you, such as money, which has really no true intrinsic value. You guys gotta understand that the cost of waiting is way more expensive than not taking action. You're not going to be here forever. So, and then also not even look at what you're waiting for, but you're actually, if you have people that you want to take care of, or family, or things, experiences that you want to experience, you're actually procrastinating on that because you don't want to take the shot. You don't want to shoot your shot and trust working with someone who can help you work on your jump shot, work on these things that can get you your end result. No one else is the problem. You are the problem. And that's one thing you have to realize. I've realized that a long time ago, that the cost of inaction, I lose a lot of money. I lose out on everything. All right. So I hope this message gets to you. If you do want to start, get in real estate part-time, but also make a full-time income. You know, this whole channel is brought to you by Legacy Lasting Blueprint, where you can build your wholesale auction real estate business in 12 weeks, fully function, fully automated with staff. And I'll show you how to do it very, very lean. If you don't have any income coming in, I don't suggest you schedule a call with me. If you have a job or some income coming in, schedule a call with me and you're ready to do it. But only schedule if you're ready to take action now, because the cost of procrastination is just ruining your dreams, ruining where you want to be at. And you could have been at this point right now, if you would have started what you wanted to do 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago, you could have been way ahead of the game. You could have been living a life full of abundance, but you chose otherwise. All right. So like, comment, share. Mr. CMB, I'm out.